Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, and today, right now, we're going to be talking about the Microsoft E3 2015 press conference, or media briefing, whichever one you want to call it. So just got done watching it. I don't know. I think there was a lot to like, a lot that I was sort of not really interested in. And I don't know, I was like, I think I come away from the conference feeling kind of underwhelmed, really. And I think the reason why I kind of feel like underwhelmed by Microsoft press conference, not that it wasn't a good conference, because it was a good conference, but my personal feeling of it was I was slightly underwhelmed, just because it was a lot of the same shit. Like, you know, I don't feel like Microsoft like totally come out of left field somewhere and announce something completely out of left field. You know, it's like, I think they played it safe this year. Yeah, they come out with the big guns, but I think they played it safe. You know, Halo, Forza, 2 Gears of War games. You know, it's like, if that's not playing it safe for Microsoft, then I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I mean, first of all, let's talk about Halo. They come out with Halo 5 Guardians, and to be honest, I was underwhelmed by the gameplay that was shown for Halo. From what I can remember, it wasn't even Master Chief. Like, there's two sides of Halo 5. You've got the side where you're playing as Master Chief, and the side where you're playing as this other person, and the person in the gameplay demo, it wasn't even Master Chief, I don't think. So I was underwhelmed by that. You know, what they've shown, I wasn't really hyped off the seat, like, oh my god, this is a brand new Halo, it's going to be amazing. You know, so, and then they're showing off the multiplayer, and yeah, the multiplayer looks good, but Halo multiplayer usually is good, but I was just underwhelmed, you know, from it. Like, I'm not going to go through every single game that they did show, because, like, let's face it, they did show off a lot of games. A hell of a lot of games. You know, a lot of exclusive games, timed exclusives, DLC, stuff like that. Todd Howard come out talking about Fallout 4, and I was expecting him to come out and say, oh, and considering what we did with Fallout 3 and with Skyrim, we're going to have all DLC first on Xbox One. He didn't do that, which leads me to believe that there isn't going to be an exclusive partnership with Microsoft this time in terms of DLC. He did come out talking about mods, like PC mods that you can actually download to your Xbox One and play on Xbox One, but in terms of the actual DLC, like expansion packs, which I'm more concerned about, it doesn't look like Microsoft are going to be getting that, because he would have announced it right then and there. You know what I mean? So that leads me to believe that there's either not going to be a DLC partnership at all, or Todd Howard might then turn up later on at Sony's conference and announce that DLC. Microsoft get the mods, PS4 and Sony get the exclusive, timed exclusive DLC. But again, Fallout 4 looked great. I sort of spoke about Forza. The indie games that they've shown, Cuphead looks amazing, really does. I can't wait to play that game, but that's coming out, looks like spring 2016, so, you know, that's ages away, considering it was like announced like 2 years ago or some shit now. We're still waiting on Cuphead, which is like a little platformer game. It's like 2-3 years in the friggin' making, you know, taking its time. Forza, not asked about Forza. Rise of the Tomb Raider looked amazing, really did. I can't wait for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Obviously, I'm still pissed off about the timed exclusive deal Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix have, you know, paired up with Microsoft for. Really annoyed me, because I always associate Tomb Raider with the PlayStation platform, so the fact that I can't buy that game day one on PS4 is going to piss me off. I will pick it up on the Xbox One, because I want this game and I want to play it, so, you know, I'm not going to wait a year for this timed exclusive deal to run out just to play it on PlayStation. I will pick it up on Xbox One, and it did look phenomenal. However, Crystal Dynamics come out and announced that their release date is the 10th of November. The same day Fallout 4 comes out, so, you know, it's kind of like something's getting delayed, and I think and it won't be Fallout. Crystal Dynamics either need to delay Tomb Raider or bring that release date forward. If they can bring it forward like a couple of weeks and bring it into like the middle of October, it'll serve them all right sales wise. But coming out day and date, the same date as Fallout 4, I don't know. And the fact that it's exclusive, you know what I mean? You kind of like, you're losing a lot of potential sales there, Crystal Dynamics. I mean, millions of people are going to be buying Fallout 4 on Xbox One. Millions of people are going to be buying Fallout 4 on PS4 on the same day. You've got Tomb Raider timed exclusive on Xbox One coming out the same day. Where are people's priorities going to lie? What kind of money are people going to be spending? They're going to spend it on Fallout 4. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to get absolutely destroyed sales-wise, Tomb Raider. And I think their best bet is to actually bring it forward a couple of weeks. Get out the way of Fallout. Get out the way of Halo. First, second week of October, I think you'll be alright. But get out the way of Halo and Fallout. Serious. But yeah, it looked phenomenal. My biggest game of the Microsoft press conference was, of course, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. It's here, it's announced, it's official, it's coming. Spring 2016, well, early 2016. I was quite surprised to see it at the Microsoft conference. I was kind of getting a bit, whoa, what's going on? Why are they going to show it at Microsoft? But don't worry, it's not exclusive to Xbox. There's no exclusive DLC coming to Xbox, no nothing. You know, I think Microsoft just had the privilege of showing the trailer first. That was it. I would have been really, really surprised for From Software to come out and say, yeah, Dark Souls 3 is coming. It will be multi-platform, but Xbox are going to get all this, you know, exclusive DLC, when they've just had the major success of Bloodborne on the PS4 exclusively. You know what I mean? Some of it just didn't seem right to me. It didn't seem right. I mean, if they're going to do exclusive at anything From Software with the Soul series, I think they'd do it with Sony. If there was any sort of timed DLC, timed expansion DLC, it'd be with Sony and not Microsoft. You know what I mean? I think they've got a good relationship there, FromSoft, built up through the Soul series, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, for them not to give that to Sony and to hand it off to Microsoft. You know what I mean? Then we had obviously the Gears of War remake, which they kind of just like skimmed by. I thought they would have shown a bit of like gameplay from the remake, because they were talking about it being remastered, 1080p, 60 frames per second in multiplayer, they said, meaning kind of the campaign will be 1080p, 30 frames per second, multiplayer in 60. So they didn't show any of that off, but then they did show Gears 4, which was called just Gears 4, not even Gears of War 4, just Gears 4, which looked really good. It's quite dark, really, the setting, but you know, the animations and everything that was going on, the effects, you know, it looked really, really nice, I must admit. But again, I do think that Microsoft really did play it safe this year. I think if they come out of left field with something, oh shit, hell no. Right, okay, right, games wise, yeah, I think they played it a bit safe with the Halo, with the Gears of War, with the Forza. But the biggest thing that Microsoft announced was backwards compatibility with the Xbox 360. The fact that you can play your Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One without paying any additional money like PlayStation Now. This is one thing they've got over on Sony right now, is the fact that, you know, backwards compatibility. If I want to play my PS3 games on PS4, I've got to pay a fee through PlayStation Now and have it laggy as hell. You know, when Microsoft come out now and say, we figured it out, backwards compatibility, like you literally, if you own the disc, all you do, you put your 360 disc into the Xbox One. It'll pop up as long as it's in the library, and you can download that game then. Like, I believe, like a digital version. It's like it shows that you've got the game or something like that. So, and not only that, even though it's backwards compatibility, everything will work around it. So you can screenshot the 360 games and you can live stream them. With PlayStation Now, you can't do that. You can't live stream games from PlayStation Now, obviously, because you're down streaming them, you know, and then to upstream them, it would be ridiculous. You can't even take screenshots or anything of it. So Microsoft are definitely winning on that. That was a fantastic announcement, you know, and I was like, whoa, you know, I can actually go back and play Alan Wake again and play it on my Xbox One and stream it for you guys, you know, and other games that I've got, Eternal Sonata, Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, all these kind of games that, you know, I couldn't play on the PS3 anyway. I can now play them again. I do still have my 360, but I don't touch it. In fact, my brother's got my 360 at the moment, so the fact that I can get these games back and now play them on my Xbox One again and stream them without all the shit from using laptops and fucking game capture software and all that shit, I can just stream it directly from the console, you know. That's fantastic news, and I think that's definitely one thing that Microsoft got up on Sony definitely this year. But like I say, I think overall, I personally found the overall conference a bit underwhelming. Like I say, I think in total, I think they kind of played it safe. I'm not saying it was a bad conference. It was a really good conference. They focused on games, which was the main thing. They didn't come out really and start showing off fucking... They talked a bit about virtual reality, but they didn't come out and do all these weird-ass demos other than sort of the Minecraft stuff, which was actually really good, but they didn't spend too long on it. But I think overall, because it was like Halo, Gears, Forza, I think they just kind of played it safe. But hey, you know, getting all them games in is a fantastic feat in itself. So well done, Microsoft. But, you know, I'm hoping for more from Sony, but we'll see. So yeah, I've probably missed out a lot because, like I say, they did announce quite a lot of games, or like show off a lot of games, but I think I've probably spoke about my main ones, the ones I'm looking forward to, kind of. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to Gears, I'm looking forward to Halo, not Forza, definitely Dark Souls, definitely Tomb Raider, definitely Cuphead, and a few more of them indie titles I'm looking forward to. Definitely, and obviously the backwards compatibility was a major thing for me this year. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I've got another video coming up talking all about Dark Souls 3 because I'm hyped and I've got a few things to say about it. But as always, please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And that's it from me. I'm your boy Scatino and I'm out. Peace.